Terry, so we'll see. Hopefully we get another good set. I think we got spoiled for that first set. And the second, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been good so far. The stream has been good for us. The people who picked out the sets have definitely been doing a great job. And we are about to move into the set. Game 1, the DutchDio, who is Dutch. We have confirmation. Seed 62 versus
Someone
seed 67.
gaslit me. DutchDio from the Netherlands.
We are seeing the Greninja. No, the Kazuya. The interesting thing, I think this is a very bad match for Kazuya. So I'm surprised.
Okay.
I've heard from the Swedish Kazuya player, Pipwolf, that he thinks this is very rough. He's played against a Norwegian Greninja player, Sluk, who's like, he's good, but he's not the type of player we expect to beat someone like Pipwolf.
Okay.
And he still like brought it to game 5, so I think this is going to be interesting for sure. I think Greninja has a lot of tools. We talked about it earlier, basically, like that burst range is very good against Greninja.
All right, we'll wait and see. Yeah, but I suppose we're going to have to maybe expect, you know, when you're fighting Kazuya, you almost have to play that more defensive style. Yeah. If you try and out-aggro Kazuya, I'm sorry, that's a mistake. I respect it, but it's a mistake.
Yeah.
So sometimes, maybe in this matchup, it's going to be a bit more spacing, a few more landing forward airs, a little bit more dancing around the shield, trying to bait that shield drop.
Yeah, and then we see it. Once you push a button, Greninja's going to be right there with a narrow dash attack, and it's going to be a bad time. And suddenly you're off stage as well.
Yeah, gets that lock. Oh, classic.
I guess you're not off stage. I guess you're in the blast zone. I was wrong, and Lego definitely knows what's best in those situations. And there we go. An entire stock up. This would be an upset from the side of Lego. They are close to zero, of course, but this is so far in the bracket that the winner has a very, very good chance of moving on to day 2. Free of any doubts of maybe losing immediately the next day. But we see there, almost taking the stock already from the side of Dio.
Yeah, Dio here doing pretty well. Starting off this next stock a little bit better, or rather, spawning on the platform and doing a lot of damage to Lego. That high ceiling of Town and City coming in clutch a few times here. But yeah, just dash back.
Greninja just love that too, right? The drop down forward there. There's a lot of stuff that Greninjas do a lot, and I feel like it's the you have chat, right? You have the voices, and you're just like dash tag, dash tag, dash tag. You're doing everything in your power to not push that button when you know your opponent has adapted to it. And we're probably going to see the GOAT being better at not listening to the voices and listening to the part of him that knows better.
And meanwhile, here we go. Okay, yeah, DutchDio trying to get an early kill. Yeah, jump was saved. Yeah, that multi up the back air. Managing to break through, dropping after the parry. Off-stage situation.
Ooh.
As you're saying, really good Lego so far at catching when DutchDio's dropping shield or whiffing a move and just rising in with that nair.
100%, and there we go. We got the Kazuya. Yeah, this is an interesting thing because you have to play passive against Kazuya, but at the same time, where you can't. It rarely goes to time, right? It's not going to be that slow because you can only play passive for that long. It's very hard to keep it going for the entire game. So I think we're definitely going to still see a relatively fast set and catching the jump without forward there, and the crowd popping off for their own English countrymen. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going.
I don't think I might be wrong. I'm thinking of these first 2 sets we've had. We've not had the UK versus another country yet, unless I'm mistaken.
True.
So that means that the crowd here, we know about the UK crowds, the French dimension, the UK dimension. It's early days. It's wave A pools, guys. But
we got the Dutch dimension right here. A very small dimension, but it's still there. Let's see if we can keep this edge guard going, or ledge trap rather. The thing that's so good about Greninja is like all these burst options, all these tools like send off stage, and that's where he really shines, right? So I'm very interested to see if we can get this edge guard going. But okay, this is huge.
Yeah, let's trap.
Quite far enough.
Oh, and again, just so good. These nairs, the positioning of Lego for these nairs has been so good.
Yeah,
there's been crucial moments to try and get like a big damage, or it can nearly convert like into a forward air or something. Oh, he didn't quite get I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Okay.
Almost
like
that as well.
If you whiff when he's red, good night. Good
One
night.
parry, bro. Like if we get that right.
Oh no.
Platform almost saved.
Oh, okay, okay. It's been burned. It's been used. Okay, ledge trap situation. Go just dashing back for his dear life, but gets the forward air, and Lego again just forward air, just swat the way. Please get away from me, man. Get away from me.
100%. And we see the Town and City Blast Zone coming into play as well, dying a little bit earlier than usually to that forward air. And I think it's interesting because Town and City is probably a pretty neutral stage here because it's a long flat one. Kazuya likes the long flat ones. You know, you get a lot of space to like punch and do the Duria. So I definitely think it's an even stage-ish because you also get those edge guards. But I think definitely it's going to be interesting to see where we go next. Maybe they're just gentlemen back. I can definitely see both players being like, yeah, I like this stage.
And interesting you say about, we kind of saw it play out there. Of course, Lego took that game. We thought Kazuya against Greninja. Not the greatest matchup, but staying with the Kazuya, no Terry, which is interesting.
Yeah, interesting. So he's definitely confident in the pick, and even though Legoat is moving up 1-0, we're still going, and this edge guard as well. I think this is also an interesting pick. This is Dio's counter pick, but it's still a smaller stage, so we're gonna, like we talked about earlier, it's hard to get Kazuya like off of you, it's hard to like camp him out, but at the same time you're gonna spend a lot of time off stage, and that might not be what Dio wants, and almost a sear to death there from the side of Legoat.
Yeah, we're seeing that advantage state from Greninja doing work right now. And as we say, Legoat is such a well-balanced player generally. Like, can be more passive when he needs to be, can be more attacking when he needs to be. And it's yeah, a good start, full stock. But again, you don't need me to tell you. You do not need me to tell you, chat, that Kazuya is never out of the game.
Oh yeah,
that is the life we play.
One of the biggest strengths of characters like Greninja, who has such good movement, right? I think is that they're able to mix up their approaches. Like you said earlier, sometimes go aggro, sometimes go passive. That's one of the biggest strengths. You see that in characters like Wolf and Fox all the time. You can play kind of passive, kind of camp, but then suddenly you just get in. And it makes it a lot harder than to predict than, let's say, Kazuya, who like always is trying to get in, and you know what he's doing, right? You don't have that mix-up in the same way.
Oh, didn't quite get the confirm there. Into the up smash. Oh, and that aggression from the ledge here, yeah. This is still a big ask for TheDutchDio. Got that rage drive, but it's gone now, but still max rage. And Laser probably would have sniped there, but Legoat avoiding it. And again, this is the tricky thing on ledge. It's easier said than done getting off ledge.
Yeah.
As a character like Greninja, you can't really shield. You kind of got to use your own sort of vertical mobility to get away, but TheDutchDio closing it out, but 148 unanswered so far.
I think another part of this matchup, if I recall correctly, I think Greninja is very hard to combo for Kazuya. So the reason why we haven't seen those big sear to death and those, 100% combos is maybe because it's kind of hard to execute on Greninja. And still, we see some clean advantage here, although it's not quite true combos. It's very scary. Keeps going with edge guard.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
the reversal. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is something that's so prevalent in this meta of Ultimate, right? Reversals are so important. That's how you take stocks a lot of the time. There's certain players that, like, sometimes they go entire games without winning neutral, like, generally. They win neutral, like, 3 times. The rest of their openings are reversals. It's a very strong tool, and we see Legoat utilizing it nicely there. Just saying, okay, overextended off stage, my turn. You're dead.
All right. Let's shove situation here. Legoat playing so commanding, baiting the air dodge there.
Nice.
Swinging it. That was clean. I mean, these two we were looking before, they're quite close. I think it was like 62nd and 67th seed. So these two are pretty evenly matched, but Legoat is making it look pretty bad.
It's making it look like he's just tearing through, but I do hope maybe we get to see a counter pick from the deal. Let's see it. Maybe it's just committed to the Kazuya now. Maybe it's one of those things where you're switching characters and you don't want to have it in your mind like, oh, maybe I should have switched.
Yeah.
I can understand both options. So let's see. Are we getting the Terry?
I think so.
Yes. I think this is probably the right pick for just a general, if you want to win. If your goal isn't to practice Kazuya, if your goal is to win, Terry's the pick. Yeah,
on paper, maybe a little bit better, but as we were saying, I think Legoat should be pretty experienced in this matchup. I mean, look pretty experienced against Kazuya.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, a little bit more mobility, a bit more speed. Terry, really strong character in a different way to Kazuya, but still has that same scare factor.
Yeah, 100%. We're already seeing that, burst range, that better burst range from Kazuya come into play. Or Kazuya, I mean Terry. Kazuya has a lot of strengths. Burst options is not one of them, right?
Yeah.
So we definitely, it's going to be nice to see that. That threat bubble going to be a little bit more prevalent in this matchup, but we still see that dash attack being very scary, already leading to Terry being off stage.
Yeah, Legoat already looking strong. The drift is good enough, but snipes him with the down tilt forward air. All right, Legoat's cooking.
Yeah, that advantage just keeps going as well. Just, yeah. Let's see if we can get this neutral going though. The momentum might be built.
I gotta say, Legoat's cooking. Legoat is starting to cook.
Oh my God, the tomahawk up tilt is beautiful, and we get 55% as well, and we keep going. This is looking so grim for Dio. Going for the back, whatever you call it, the back B.
the back B, I rate that. Yeah, you see here, TheDutchDio trying to get something going, but again, just sort of swinging, and the whiff punish is so good from Legoat right now. I've seen Legoat play well before, but this is good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, doesn't go for the OB though, okay. TheDutchDio's winning, and that aggression from ledge, okay. Signs of life. Ooh.
Too, right?
When Greninja when they do the down airs, they're starting to feel themselves.
Oh yeah.
Because then you get in the real Twitter combos. Oh yeah.
You stop thinking what's optimal here, and you start thinking what's cool though. But I want the clip though.
I'm 2-0 up. I got time to start.
Yeah. Even if I lose, I can try it next game. Right now, style it.
Yeah, we saw, I think, really good SDI there from Lego in terms of knowing that, having that experience in this matchup.
What?
Other side? Oh, not quite. You saw it. I'm glad Lego saw it. I was like, I think I'll have to go the other side. But, but Town's big. Town's big now.
I was very surprised at how big the stage was there. I've never been so surprised by a stage. Oh,
big ceiling though.
Yeah,
big ceiling as well.
Okay, continuing the advantage, like being stuck in the corner. Let's see if he can get out, and he does get out with that projectile. It's just testing with a jab as well. Jab, dash back a little, see how Lego reacts, right?
All right, yeah, the weak nair into the up smash, not quite enough. Tennessee there again. Here we go. So the go is on Terry, but it feels like it could be a matter of time. Goat's been so good at finding the kills. That tomahawk down tilt, holding the line, holding shield, but this time gets the fair, and that's enough. A convincing win there for Lego. We thought the matchup was looking kind of bad those first two games. Trying the Terry wasn't enough. It was not enough. 3-0 and a handshake.
Oh yeah, and the Brit definitely looking very strong there. Commanding lead, not looking like an upset at all. Definitely liking the play of Lego. We might be seeing some more of the one and only Lego in the future of this bracket as well. Because he was playing on fire. Yeah,
I feel like, again, I'm kind of biased in the sense that I've known Lego for a long time. You know, being from sort of nearby my region. But Lego sort of has like different commitments with the game. Like sometimes he can play more, sometimes he's like doing other stuff. But I have to say, if he's going to play like that for the rest of the bracket, just to confirm, it's like doing the because of the way Ultimate works, small tangent. If you do the down tilt, you can't do buffered full hop forward air because the game treats it as the short hop macro.
Yeah.
So it's an execution test to do the full hop forward air